Hello. So in this video I'll talk about that people are beginning to catch on to what's going on. Hello guys, hello, if you didn't see me. People are beginning to catch on to what's going on here. I'll show that. I'll talk about it quickly. And what I mean is that, like, what people am I talking about? I'm talking about a few decoders here. Decoders are those that decode the patterns of reality. What, like, they find numerical patterns and patterns of meaningfulness, yes, and they talk about these patterns. It's decoders. Okay, what do I do? What I do here on my channel is a bit different. I do also decode things, yes, but there's something additional that I'm doing. I am involving myself in things that are supposed to be out of my reach, okay? That's what I'm doing. And why am I doing that? I'm doing that because, like, from one perspective, I'm doing it because I can, okay? Wait. Secondly, I'm doing this because it's a way to reach out and say, hello, hello there, and say, are you conscious? Do you feel? Do you think? Do you exist? Are you real? Something like that. Like, oh, I feel that I have the privilege to ask that question with my I don't find the words right now. But anyhow, I do drawings here on my channel. The drawings come true. And there is an interpretation, but that interpretation is always very simple to do. And I began to interpret this already. I'm interpreting it towards nuclear things and darkness, simply. So it's a mix here of my abilities here, what I'm doing here, and my gift, and you could see it as a blessing, or whatever. I don't want to talk too much like that, but yes. So what happens is that let me go back before I show this up here. So decoders, like October 7th, decoders are beginning to catch on that there is a theme of blackout, darkness, and in this case it's starting to spread this information about Erika Kirk's family, mother and father, being owners of a company that prepares for electromagnetic pulses. In other words, the company is doing like EMP. What does it do? Well, it creates a blackout. So but also, how does an EMP create a blackout? Well, a high altitude nuclear bomb creates an EMP.
Is connected to a
So we're going to listen to this video now, and as I see it, maybe this would have never happened if you responded to me, like, communicate. Maybe you think that it's my fault, like, okay, I'm doing this creates some kind of manifestation, you could say. I made a drawing. Oh, it's my fault. Everything is my fault. In a way, yeah. Like, if there actually is something is going to happen, if something is going to happen, yes, I'm going to say that it's my fault. Yes, but at the same time, what does that mean? I just made a drawing, and that's all. That's all. And these guys are finding the patterns that will make it so. You know what I mean? So anyhow, like use your mind to think here and see what's happening. Okay, it's all connecting beautifully, but it still makes. I mean, it is in a way beautiful. Like all things can be beautiful. The most ugly things can also be beautiful. A butterfly. A bird. Birds are beautiful, but they push out the other birds from the nest. Butterflies are beautiful, but they are infested by parasitic worms, that eats them from the inside. The most beautiful things are also the most ugly. Okay, let's go.
Is connected to a predictive programming for a blackout EMP. And then I find out this. Okay, so I want you guys to think how improbable that is. In my last video, without knowing anything about Erika Kirk's EMP family, I talked about a show connecting to this about an EMP blackout. And now I find out that Erika Kirk was promoting safe boxes for EMPs. Not only was she promoting safe boxes for EMPs, she was promoting for her own family's company. Okay, from her own family's company. And let me just read about. Okay, so this is her mother, Lori Fransfe, or Fransfe is how they actually is connected to a.
So guys, so his name is Cody. There's always a sadness for me when it comes to this, because this what's happening here is I'm failing to, like, what is the purpose here? The purpose is feel, think, no, like it didn't, like my painting, the painting of Charlie Kirk murder scene 3 days before. No, it didn't work. No, there were no consciousness to see that. No, there were no feeling to see that. So now it continues. We're like, there is an unawareness about what happened. So we're continuing to this, in a way. And here we have the hammering darkness connecting to darkness and nuclear, where the nuclear makes sense like this. The EMP creates darkness, right? The high altitude nuclear bomb creates EMP, creates darkness. So there is some kind of communication here going on. What I'm doing is that I'm making a drawing, a painting, and I know when I do that it's going to be a potency, because it's just, I don't know, I'm just I have a state of mind that just works like this. So I will be able to do a drawing that will resonate with the news. It will resonate with the patternicity of what unfolds, and it will make sense. And I'm failing to communicate. And this is where we are now. So yeah, it's all making sense. Um, Okay.